Hi, I'm Alex Frame and I'm going to interview my great-great-grandma, Hilda Bundock, who is 97. Okay, where did you live during the war?
10 Armitage Road, Bourne's Green, Southend-on-Sea.
Yeah. Did you ever experience any air raids?
Did I ever experience any?
Air raids.
Air raids, yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
What was it like?
Terrible.
Was it really scary?
We used to get under the bed,
Yeah.
so we felt safe. And we had beds with a bar under, and we used to put a pillow on there, rest our heads. That was our bed.
Yeah. Did you use an air raid shelter?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Were you ever evacuated?
No.
No. Oh. Did you meet any evacuees?
Did I?
Meet any evacuees?
I don't think so.
Okay. What was the food like in the war?
Oh, just mediocre, just ordinary.
Oh, okay. What sort of toys and games did you play with?
Hoops.
Oh, like hula hoops?
No.
The things where you chuck and it goes on the...
A hoop from a tyre.
Yeah.
I used to push it along with a stick. That was our toys.
Oh, okay.
Or we used to play marbles in the gutter.
Yeah. Did going to school change? Did going to school change?
Did go to school change?
Yeah.
No, we were more disciplined, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. What did your mum and dad do during the war? Did they work? Were they in uniform?
My dad was in the army, I think.
Yeah.
He was a soldier in the army.
What about your mum?
She was home
Yeah.
with us.
What was the funniest thing you remember?
What was it?
The funniest thing.
Funniest. Oh, getting under a table with crossed legs and Grandpa saying to me, pull your legs in, and I couldn't get them in. That was one of the funniest things.
What was the worst thing about living on a home front?
What was the worst?
The worst thing about living on a home front, because you lived on the home front.
Living on the home front.
Yeah.
Hearing the warning for the air raids.
Yeah. What was it like?
How can I describe it? I don't know how to describe that.
What did you feel like when it went off?
Oh, as soon as it went, she wanted to get in the air raid and the shelter.
Yeah.
And I was very naughty. I used to get into trouble.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't go in there without the cat.
Oh yeah, tell us the story about your cat.
I wouldn't go in there. I used to get into trouble, serious trouble. Because I wouldn't go in there without my cat.
Didn't you go back out to get your cat? What was the best thing about living on the home front?
What?
The best thing
About the home front?
living on the home front.
I don't know, it's going back a long way, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was the saddest thing that happened? Saddest.
What was...
The saddest.
What was it?
The saddest thing.
Saddest?
Yeah.
Hearing the bombs drop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did you feel like?
And they were sentry bombs, and they came down without any warning. You didn't know they were coming.
Yeah.
And one came through a glass house next door. And when I used to go to bed, I had Mari as a little baby, and I used to take her to bed. We had what they call a Morrison shelter then.
Yeah.
It was a huge iron thing. And they were picked up, although they were so heavy, they had been picked up and thrown elsewhere. But they had cages all round. So you were in a in a cage.
Yeah.
And I used to take a bottle of viral in for the children because Mari was a baby. And I made a net over the shelter.
Mhm.
And one night the viral came through, got us all stuck up in bed. It was terrible.
Okay. So yeah. Anything else you want to say? Any other memories you have?
Oh, my sister used to want to come into our shelter. There wasn't room.
What
She
did you
used to
do?
get very cross.
Oh. How long would you stay in the shelter for?
Oh, sometimes all night. And we used to burn a candle. You weren't allowed to show a light.
Oh yeah.
And you burned a candle, and to do that you had a flower pot, and you put the candle in the flower pot, and then put another flower pot over the top. Put another flower pot over the top.
Okay.
With a candle in it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.